Hallo und herzlich willkommen in unserer Sendereihe Diplo.international. Und weil wir heute wieder mal einen englisch sprechenden Gast haben, begrüße ich Sie konsequenterweise zu Diplo.international. Our heutiger Gast ist eine spezielle Art von Botschafter. Es ist eine Michelin-Star-Köchin aus Thailand und sie hat die Aufgabe, in Berlin sozusagen Soft Power Diplomatie zu betreiben. Wir werden auch ein kurzes Gespräch mit dem thailändischen Botschafter einblenden, aber vorerst begrüße ich sehr herzlich Chef Bo. You are welcome, Chef Bo. Your name is more or less complicated for Germans, but we see it in the subtitle, and I'm very glad that I can tell you Chef Bo.
Yes,
Chef means
lovely.
you are chef cook,
Yes.
and you are very famous. Not so much in Germany, but now you start to be famous also in Germany.
Oh, Sinam's here.
Yeah, thank you. Because you have a great career. And so let me ask you, the local Thai food, which global role does local Thai food has?
Right. Well, I think with the globalizations happening now and everything is closer to a lot of people now, the local Thai food give the roles of the different vegetables and herbs and different flavors. So now we explore, we become more biodiversified with a lot of Thai local food that the global citizens everywhere in the world can have a taste, can understand more about the cultures of Thailand, the history of Thailand, and also the regionals of different dishes that from Thailand. And then you also understand like the geography a little bit more as well of where each dish come from.
There are several countries who want to use the culinary section as public diplomacy.
Yes.
So what is the difference from Thailand to other countries?
I believe we have been using this, like the food as the gastro diplomacy for a long, long times. And our food is really different because it's really complex. You know, like one of the French philosophers said that if you want to know about other people, they ask like, what do you eat? And I will tell you who you are, something like that. So food always represents I would say it represents the sum of what the country is like. So it's really easy, and food is the most, for me, it's the most approachable way to make people understand about us. So you talk about history, you talk about geography, you talk about politics, policy, you won't understand anything. And then you have a meal. And then we use this as a Thai food to make people understand and use this as a diplomatic tools as well to make things work smoothly.
That sounds wonderful, and this is the right moment to show what the ambassador of Thailand, what the ambassador of Thailand told us when we asked him about the role of Thai food for diplomacy.
Right.
I explain it to our viewers. Wir schauen jetzt ganz kurz, was der thailändische Botschafter zu diesen Fragen sagt, und dann setzen wir das Gespräch mit Chef Bo fort. Then I'm continuing and asking you about your person, about your career and your philosophy. There's a lot to ask. Yeah?
Right.
Now, jetzt sehen wir uns den thailändischen Botschafter an.
She is also one of the so-called food ambassador for Thailand in trying to promote the image of our countries. And as I mentioned, it's really a compliment to what we are doing as a diplomat in foreign countries. Yes. For us, I think our food diplomacy is one of the tools of our foreign relations. And I believe that our culinary culture helps connect people together. And I think the most important thing is that our rich of Thai food, Thai cuisine, Thai flavors will make everyone in the world happy.
Okay, this was the Thai ambassador. He, yes, is convincing, and I think he likes what you are doing.
Right.
How did you start what you are doing? I know that your father was Taiwanese.
Yes.
Is Taiwanese.
He's Taiwanese.
So what reason is this for you to start a chef career?
Right. Well, because even he's Taiwanese, he cook at home a lot. And my mom cook a lot as well. So I grew up in a family that everybody cook, like mom and dad. Not at the same time though, because they fight too much.
Okay. Okay.
So, but then I grew up with the family that food is the center of the family. And even in Thai words, we call krop krua. Krop is to cover, and krua is the kitchen. So kitchen is actually the main and the soul, the heart of the family. And that's how I grew up with a lot of food, and I have a passion on how food can make people happy. And I think it's similar to the diplomacy things that you want everything and everyone to be happy. And food is like what I have passion for and what I believe that I can deliver the happiness to people through food. And that's how I want to become a chef.
But when you started as a young girl with in the kitchen of your mother,
right,
it's a long way to be chef Bo,
right,
a long way to be internationally known. So what happened in the meantime?
Right. So I did try to go to cooking school, but back then cooking school doesn't have the bachelor.
Yes.
So I did a lot of different things closer to cooking, but not cooking.
But
so
let me ask you, your parents,
yes.
Did they want you to cook? Or
did they? Obviously not.
Yes, I guess.
Like the Asian parent, yeah, they just
they
want me to be accountants, be
a doctor or something.
Doctors, the engineers. But I'm lucky. I grew up in a 5 family, sisters and brother, 5 of them, and I'm the 4th. So the first 3 have to do what the parents want to do, and the 4th one they don't really.
Okay.
Yeah, they become more relaxed. So
are they jealous?
The first 3, not really.
Okay.
I think they accepted it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did bachelor in restaurant management, which is close enough for cooking. And then I did the gastronomy later on. And then I landed in the kitchens who finally accept me. Because back then it's really hard to apply for the job as well when you actually have some education but no experience. So it's that gap between qualify and no experience. But finally I end up in the kitchens in Bangkok. And then I did my thesis on my master's about Thai food. And I come across to know David by the introduction of my chef. And then David asked me whether I want to go to London. So I did go to London with him and then land in the Michelin star restaurants in London with him. And then how I start to learn how to cook professionally.
So we have to introduce David because it's your husband and coming
Dylan.
from Dylan, coming from Australia.
Yes.
You met him in London, you said.
I did meet him in London.
Yeah.
It used to be long hours working in the kitchen in London. So basically we stuck there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Really romantic.
Yes. And it still works.
Sort of.
Okay. What's the hierarchy in your couple? So, in your marriage, you are the chef.
Okay.
Yeah?
This is really political.
Okay.
To answer properly. Well, according to him, I'm the head of the. I'm the head. I think, or he's the head. Oh, no, actually,
head,
according to him, he's the head of the family and of the kitchens, the hierarchy go like he's the head. I'm merely just a neck.
Okay.
Yeah, I only.
Yes, the usual image.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I turn the head where I want the head to turns, basically. So I controlling the head.
Are you some sort of pioneer as a female chef in Thailand?
Right. I couldn't say that I'm the pioneer because in Thai culture, the people who cook is actually the ladies.
Yes.
So if you're looking at a lot of high-ranking chefs in Thailand who taking control of the kitchens, like in the F&B industry, in the hotels, in the restaurant, a lot of them are girls. Or even in the royal courts in the history, King Lama, like we see the photos from King Lama V, that the heads of the kitchens for the king is actually ladies as well. So I'm not the super pioneers. I just only here to tell the younger generations that ladies still have the power and we can still empower other people through our cooking.
So not only in the household and not only for street food, but also the higher level of gastronomy.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
All the
Okay,
old
nice.
cuisine in Thailand, from the history, from the roots, the culinary heritage, everything was written by a Thai ladies, and the Thai ladies are the one who actually lead the kitchens.
Does your Taiwanese father like your Thai food?
He hates it.
He hates it? Yeah.
He always says like Thai suan and Thai la, which just means like too sour, like too spicy. He loves his fatty, salty, really subtle flavor.
But it's difficult for you, with this background, to be a special ambassador for Thai food, if you know this resistance.
Not really. It's more like a challenging. So like, how can I cook and make him like it? Yeah, so I try to find like different ways and different dishes that he never tried, and then get him to test. But then my mom is easy, so I have a really good supporter.
She supports you.
She loves my food, like more than that actually.
Okay, great. So you opened a well-known restaurant, but in Corona times, in pandemic times, you had to close it again.
Yes.
Yes, tell us, how did it work?
Right. During the pandemics, because there's no money coming in or no revenue at all, and then we actually have 70 staff.
70?
Yeah,
70.
70.
Wow.
Yeah, for 2 restaurants.
Wow.
And then we open it as long as we can. We try to do everything. So many projects come out during the pandemic. We do CSA box because we work directly with the farmers. We buy direct with small scale farmers, small scale chickens raiser as well. And because we can't tell the tree like stop, it's pandemic. We don't want your leaf anymore. We can't do that. So we still have food coming my way. So we put everything in a box and then sell it as a CSA box, like the community support agriculture. So it's a mixed box, and if you order, you cannot choose. You get the surprise.
Yes.
And then we try to do like a tiffin box delivery from the food that we get from all farmers, so that people can still enjoy it, and the farmers still can have some money as well. Yeah, it lasts about a year.
So was it successful? Could you survive?
It's bring in enough revenue, but not enough. So it's actually being, like if you look at the amount, it's like a big amount, but it's not enough. So after a year and a half, basically I run out of the saving. So we have to close and let everybody go home or find them another jobs. So I bring a lot of my friends like who have a really good restaurant. It's like, I have this really good chef, would you like to take him? So now everybody have a good chef in Bangkok. Yeah, so after that we have to close, and we closed for about 3 years because we're contemplating like, are we gonna go forward with this? And if we do, how are we gonna make it more sustainable, like, or be more resilient with either another pandemics or the war coming? Like, so we actually have like a 3 years recess to think about it.
Well, this is an advantage which was forced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you, how could you reopen the restaurant, and what are the next steps that you have done?
Right. Well, when
You never thought about finishing your career?
Not yet, because I have 2 kids. Otherwise,
2 sons.
2 sons. Otherwise, I may think differently. The new approach that we're gonna have with the restaurant now, because I've been doing the fine dining Thais and serving like really good, really cultures, deeply roots, culinary wise to people. And then I feel like that is great, but we can do something more, like more important and more value. So during the pandemic, I actually went to studies a little bit of longevity, anti-aging, and more like naturals, functionals, nutrition. And I have a belief that Thai food, we have like traditional Thai medicine, and we also have the campaign called Thai food therapies. And I feel like now I want to heal people, or I want to give people a better health by eating with us.
Okay.
So
although it's so spicy.
Yeah,
and very
but
hot.
Spicy is good because it makes your blood vessel enlarge, and your blood circulation is actually better.
Okay.
And then when you have better blood circulation, your cell basically rejuvenate themselves. So you will look younger when you eat spicy food.
Okay.
And then healthier as well.
I will try immediately. Okay.
Yeah. But the combination of the understanding of the nutrients in Thai food, which we have so many, because we actually have the high level of biodiversity in our plants that we actually use in the food, plus the mindfulness, the spiritual side of eating. You know how we practice meditation by closing your eye, be aware of your breathing. But that is like a really strict meditation. But you can do meditation while you're eating. You can put the food in your mouth, and then you be aware of what flavor is it, how is it feel like, is it crunchy, is it soft, and we can incorporate all this into having a good dinner with us. And that will be like a next step for Bolan.
What a big frame for just cooking. So healing and meditation.
Yes.
But you also have some very important objectives. You don't want to waste something.
Of course.
You are sustainable. So I
Yeah.
think I have to ask you, explain us what is your philosophy.
Yeah, the three pillars that we work on is the culinary wisdoms, the health of the people, and then the last one is the health of our planet. I believe that if we want to continue eating good food, you have to take care of good environment. No good food come from bad environment.
Of course.
Yeah. If you have ocean polluted with microplastic, how can you get the best seafood? If your soil is contaminated with agricultural chemical, we can't really have a beautiful lemongrass or beautiful shallot to cook Thai food with. And if the air is so polluted with PM 2.5, or how our food gonna grow in these systems, and that how we start to look at the aspect of, oh my God, if we still want to continue eating good food, I'm really selfish. So I want to eat good food all the time. If I want to continue pursuing my career and have my career, I have to start to take care of the environment. So we're looking from the beginning to the end of the food systems, like how they produce. Is it organic? Is it regenerative? Is it gentle to the earth? And then when they come to us, we're looking at the packagings. How is it come? Like you can have beautiful organic produce wrapped in the plastic individually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll tell the farmers like, no, I don't want this. If you want the box, tell me. If you want the towel to wrap things in, tell me, and then we can reuse that. And then when the things come to the restaurant, we make sure that we take care so we don't make it rotten in the fridge. And through the prepping stage, we make sure that when we prep, we keep the prep waste, that I call prep waste, like when you do the picking the herbs and you got the stalk,
yeah.
We keep the stalk as well. We don't throw the stalk away. So in my kitchen, we have like 12 different bins, one for the eggshell, one for the citrus peel, one for the coffee span, and then we upcycling all these products. Like the oil that we use, because in Thai food, a lot of deep fried stuff. So with the oil, if we just leave it to the environment, it causes a lot of damage to the environment and to the people's health as well. So what we do is we just turn the oil into soap, and then use this soap in the kitchen. And you have even a better soap because the wastewater from hand washing doesn't damage like the public waterway as well. And then we do all that. Plastic bag, the kaiwak bag that people keep proteins in and make it fresh longer, we also have to use that. And then after that, we wash it, iron it, and sew it up as a bag. So we try really to close the loops and try to create less waste first. And if we have waste, we try to manage it so that we can achieve zero waste to landfill objective. Because in Thailand, we still have the landfill for all the garbage and the waste, and we want to minimize that.
That sounds like an ideal footprint and an ideal circular economy.
Yeah. The only challenging that I face now is I have to encourage and inspire other people to do like maybe 10% first and see what happens. Yeah.
And do you succeed in convincing others?
I think it's getting better every day,
Yeah.
or I just telling myself that.
Okay.
But there is an interest in the general public and also in the F&B industry to try to minimize the waste. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just not really like measurable at the moment.
I see. Yeah, it's for the future. Concerning future, I ask you for history. As far as I know, Thailand kitchen was consisting of rice and fish. There was no farming.
There's no farming.
When did it start with farmers and why?
The farmers start when we accept other people into our land. Like, so people migrate either from China or from the land next to Siam in the old days, or when people from Europe actually come all the way to Ayutthaya. And then they so many different countries like Holland, Portugal, even British people also comes. And then because we have a belief in the Buddhisms, and then 5 basic rule of Buddhists. The first rule is do not kill. So we don't kill. When you say, you learn that it's the rice and the fish because we take the fish from the water and we didn't kill it, it just died naturally.
Okay.
So that we can have the food like that. Okay. So when others people come with different set of belief, it's possible for them to, because they want to eat chicken. I believe all the Chinese want to eat pig when they, and this is what good about food, because people always bring their culture with them when they travels, and they're kindly enough to raise the chicken for us and raise the pig for us, and kind enough to share so that Thai have a taste of the pork and the chickens that have been farmed by others people, and then we incorporate them into our cuisine.
How big is your team that you have now, the staff?
Now my team is really lean. It's only 5 in the kitchen, not including me and Dylan. So if you include that 7. Yeah. And then the front of house team is only 3 people. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. As far as I know, you are leaving to Morocco.
Yes.
For a big wedding.
Yeah.
They ask you to cook. Yeah.
Yes, for the wedding is for 600 people. Yeah. We are only at one small stall. They have like 40 different stalls in the wedding. Yes, and it's only we just one of them. Yeah.
But so you're really famous. I ask you when do you open a restaurant in Germany?
Right. I would love to, but I have to sort out the problem first. And not the problem, sort out the challenges. And because I want to cook with like organic regenerative food, so I have to locate the farmers here first. I see. First thing when we do is locate the farmers, locate our fishermen, and see whether it's work. And if it work, we go and work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have much more questions because it's really fascinating to listen to you. And some ambassadors could be boring, some are very interesting, and you are, of course, as a special ambassador, one of the most important and most most fascinating ambassadors. Oh. I wish you good success. and good success also with your concept and your philosophy of sustainable and footprint and so on. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well, and such an honor to be here.
Yes, thank you very much. Ich hoffe, das Gespräch hat Ihnen gefallen. Ich freue mich, wenn Sie wieder dabei sind beim nächsten Gespräch in Diplo.international mit einem Botschafter. Heute hatten wir eine ganz besondere Botschafterin, weil die thailändische Küche als Softpower für Diplomatie verwendet wird. Vielen Dank, dass Sie dabei waren. Auf Wiedersehen.